So today I'm headed back to old fishing spot. It's been turkey. I don't think you saw him. That's what I get for going too fast. Today I'm headed out to an old fishing spot of mine, and I'm gonna try and get a line wet. A couple things going on. I overslept. As you can see, the weather turned out for it. It's nice and foggy. We're in between rainstorms right now, so I'm hoping to get some fishing time in before the next thunderstorms roll through here in about 2 to 3 hours. We're just gonna see what we can see back here. This is an old favorite of mine. I spent most of my time fishing at this spot when I was a kid, and all the way up till, well, now. So hello. So hopefully the breeze isn't catching the microphone too bad, but I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing. Got here, we've received a lot of rain in the past couple weeks, and we are a little flooded here at the lake, and most of the shoreline that I was hoping to work is now just underwater. So there's a couple places we can hit, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use here in just a minute. I'll turn the camera on so you can get a full look at the lake. And it's gorgeous, though. It really is gorgeous. So over there is where the some of the shoreline I was hoping to get to. I can go up and around if I want. We might try that, depending on the time. I've already seen some action on the surface, so I'm hopeful. We'll see what happens. Sorry about the wind. All right, so what we have here is fly rod. And we are going to go do some fly fishing because growing up as a kid, I had one of these in my hand, I think when I was about 6 years old. And this is a rod that was actually purchased for me by my brother. So thanks, bro. Love you. I'll put to some good use. I'm going to get this together and get fired up here. And then we're going to go see what we can catch. Okay guys, I'm having a moment. So lesson learned. I'm glad at the end of the clip there that you saw that I actually had a fish and that it was fairly large. Fortunately, I forgot to clean off my data card in my haste to get out here this morning, and it cut off and I ran out of space just as I was bringing the fish in. I actually brought it up to the camera so you could see it was a beautiful bass. It was longer than my forearm. It was a little bit short of my forearm. So it was definitely a keeper. I put him back. It was a great moment. It's all up here. I'm just glad that it's actually on film that there was actually a fish on the end of my line. So you wouldn't think I was telling some sort of tall story. I can't even right now. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about is what's kind of happening right now with the flooding. The action that I am seeing out here is kind of where the shoreline would normally sit, and it is further out. You can see back here, that way, right there. That is a road that would normally come around this way and hook up to the ramp, and then you could take the boat in. That's completely flooded. Out here, those stick-ups right here, that's kind of where the shore would start, and the bluegill and the other smaller fish and the fish that would be hunting those bluegill are anywhere from 6 to 20 feet out from that point. So the action I am seeing is out there. And that's the cue for the fish to jump. Dang. Okay, so I can dream. So what I'm trying to do, because what happens with the fly rod is I've got my back cast, and if my back cast is 25, 30 feet long, I have to make sure my back cast is, well, if my front cast is that long, my back cast has to be that long. And if not, I get hung up like this. So in order to not lose my fly or get tangled up to the point where I have to cut my line, and I don't have any waders, and I'm not going to wander out in my jeans and my boots right now. I just don't feel up to it, so we'll see. That's kind of my predicament right now. So I'm gonna try a few more things, and I'll get back to you guys if anything cool happens. And I might go ahead and switch to a spinning rod, get some surface baits going. There we go. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little cursed right now. Nothing's working. I thought I had 3 or 4 more flies in my box. I don't. I've just lost my last fly. There's been several things just going wrong. So it's definitely the first time out curse raising its ugly head. I'll go with that. And if nothing else, I'm going to go for a walk in the woods. So, and on top of everything else, I'm running out of time because of all the delays getting out here and delays with equipment, delays with one thing after the other. So, trying not to let it affect my positive mental attitude. But it's getting to me. But hey, a good day, I mean, a bad day fishing is still a bad day fishing. So yeah, I'm not bleeding yet, so that's good. That's a plus. Well, as you can see, I've decided to put the fishing pole away. I was having no action whatsoever. I come back here and see, trying to get out here to this point that I used to fish on. But I've had to take a small detour due to flooding. Aha, there we go. Not too bad. This is all, this is a reservoir. It was dammed up back in the 60s. I've been fortunate to call this lake and the woods around it my tromping grounds since childhood. Caught many a fish, turtle, and snake around this area. This whole ridge here, you can hike it all the way back. It goes all the way out there. And we are going to do that hike when I have more time in a few weeks to come. So a handful of years ago, I'm not sure when exactly, the Forestry Service closed this down for camping. You used to be able to camp all up and down this area along the shore here, but people were dumb and they caused problems, and they come out here and camp and hang out all summer, and there was a lot of drinking and drug use back here. There was a small forest fire started at some point, and yeah, just dumbness. So no camping for anyone now back through here. This is all regulated. You can fish, you can hike, and you can stay out all day. You just can't spend the night. Ooh, that is a rotten log. Ooh, almost took a tumble on that one. That rock, that log was not as solid as I thought it was. All right, well, if anything cool happens, it's pretty quiet out here today. Like a lot of birds, but I've not seen much of anything else. One of the cool things about this area I'm in right now, and one of the things I loved as a kid, was you'd come across these home sites. Because this whole area around the lake, right here where I'm at, used to be settled. It used to be a small village, and goes back, well, as far as this area and part of the state has been settled. When they put the lake in the 60s, most of this land was bought and most of these houses were torn down. And but they're still here. You can see the concrete block. Obviously for a more modern house, but we've got some bricks here, there, obviously some cut stones lying about the place. You you always find places like this when you're hiking around, especially when you get off trail. Right over here, I think, is the root cellar. We'll go over there real quick and take a look. I did just hear a peal of thunder, so there's obviously something coming in. So yeah, here we go. Spooky. So pretty cool. Now this is all public land. This is all state and national land, so there's no picking up of anything out here. So if I find an old bottle or happen to see something, well, that's just too bad. Pretty sure that hasn't stopped anybody before me, and that's why most of this stuff is pretty picked over. But I won't be taking part. It'll be cool. If I see something, I'll show you guys, but I won't be taking it with me. No use ruining my life over that, because there are some really heavy fines and penalties for it, including federal prison, which I'm not interested in. Let's go over this way. Okay, guys can hear that. There's thunder going on. I'm gonna walk up this. This is an old driveway track that I'm on. You can see all the grass, and I've talked about that in my other videos. When you get grass like this, usually a sign something's going on. far as old habitation. And it's pretty cleared out. Most of the trees here behind me, they're really, really young, as in only 40, 50 years old. Like I said, the lake was put in the 60s, so this would have been all cleared off. They probably would have been growing crops or have cattle out here or something. Let's keep on going up this road a little bit, then we should probably head back. All right, well, thunder gods are showing up, so I'm gonna bail out of here. A little bit closer, a little bit faster than I expected. I've not looked at the radar, so the car's not too far away. Boogie onto the car, and yeah. Well, I'm going to wrap up this video, obviously, as I am in my car, and hopefully we'll get out again here soon. I know this was a short video. Apologize for that. A lot of technical issues and gremlins. We'll call them gremlins. First time fishing gremlins. But hey, we caught the bass, and that's cool. I wish you guys could have seen it. Yeah, that still hurts. I'm not gonna lie. We'll get out here again soon, but for now I'm gonna get us rolling, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, like or subscribe if you enjoyed this one. More to come. We'll be getting out in the woods and hopefully be going camping again here soon, and maybe do some more successful fishing now that we've burned the gremlins off. All right, everybody, get outdoors if you can. It's good for you. Bye.